So here we are on a Saturday morning in Virtual Pool 4. We're doing a test live stream. Anybody who's been watching the live streams or watched yesterday will notice or will have noticed what a disaster that was. We've got a major issue with the PC. There's clearly some sort of hardware fault somewhere along the line, and it crops up at any moment. More than likely going to happen while you're live streaming because you're using up a fair bit of system resources. We're watching Albinario and Cobra. They're practicing for the upcoming 3-cushion World Championships. We've also got the straight pool Virtual World Championships that are coming to a close, and as I speak here on Saturday morning, what's today's date? Is this the 14th? Well, as of this morning, Semi-Pro messaged me to let me know that he's playing Acero in that semi-final match later on today at 5 PM. I've messaged One Pocket Slim, who has already told me that he's off this weekend, so he may well be around, hopefully, to catch that match. I've also emailed Steve to let him know that I don't really want to be doing live streams in this situation. It's not going to be resolved quickly because the PC probably at the end of the day and for the future would be far more likely to, and the better procedure would be to get it replaced. Good morning to Albinario. What is it, a race to 15? I'm just glad it's not a race to 40. We'll see how long this goes before the PC kicks off. And knowing my luck, it may well go. I've actually still got that. I'm watching Twitch and I've still got it set to Alaskan Road Truckers, which was the last live stream I did before the PC went funny again. Well, that doesn't matter. Well, there is the 3-railer off the 3-ball. But of course, where the 1-ball is, it's quite a small target. You know, short rail on the top, long rail on the left, short rail on the bottom and kick in behind the 1-ball. That's one way of doing it. That's another way of doing it, but that's too narrow. Well, the easiest, probably the easiest, well, to me the easiest 3-cushion shot is when you've got one of the object balls in a corner, because it makes it a big target and it does make it a bit easier to find a line to get there. Now this is going to be short in the corner. Has it got the line? And this just shows you how difficult 3-cushion is. I mean, what you're trying to do is you're trying to, first of all, you look at the shot and see whether you can play the shot by the natural angles. Where it gets complicated is when you're having to judge the thickness of the hit in the ball, and whether you will need to impart any English on it, because that's then when it gets really difficult. Good morning to Tyler. This is just a test live stream because the PC could go down any second and therefore the stream will die. So I'm just going to run it and see how long I can run it. Well, we're just barely past halfway in this race to 15. It's neck and neck. Now this is thin off the right side of the one to try and go around behind it, I think. You know, round behind the one with a bit of left English. No, still don't know what it is. It's probably hardware. It's more than likely hardware, but I can't find anything on Event Viewer that tells me where the issue is. I've looked and looked and looked and can't find anything. It's been like that, but it really got bad yesterday. I was doing the live stream in those two matches that we had. Well, that's another way of doing it, but again, it's not the right line. I thought you could go. Let me see if my little doodle's working. Get it to work. I thought it could have went that way off the inside there and spun it around that way. One, two. This looks a better line. It needs to avoid the 3-ball though. That's the problem. That was perfect. 3-ball didn't get the way. No. Well, it wouldn't have counted because that hit the 3-ball before it hit the last rail. What I find with this is, I mean, it's like quite a lot. It's probably the one game where, because you don't play 3-cushion really very much, but if you are a half decent virtual pool player, it's a game where you have to use visualization. You have to visualize the shot a lot more. Yeah, good morning to Coldest Pillow. This is it's purely a test because of the issues I had last night, and the issues are there. It's how long the PC will hold up before it decides to restart. So I won't be doing any more live streaming for the foreseeable future, I'm afraid. You just cannot trust it, and I don't think it's good when you're streaming and then your PC cuts out. It just pisses everybody off. This looks a good line. Is it going to go narrow? No, that's well done. So Cobra's opening up a gap here, putting a bit of pressure on Albinario. Now again, there's a good line to get to that 1-ball. It's actually quite a big target, the 1-ball, if you're using the long rail on the left as the third rail. Oh, the videos are on YouTube. There were two very good matches that could have went either way in the end. And, well, I won't spoil it, but they were very good matches. So it's on the live stream is on the playlist for the tournament. So if you've got nothing better to do, it's well worth watching them. That's a nice one. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. If you can get one of the object balls in a corner, it makes it much easier to get a shot that counts. Now again, from the shot inside that Albinario is playing, he's playing this with a bit of spin. Is it going to hold the line? I don't think so. I think it's too wide. Needed a bit more inside English there, I think, to get that to fizz around the corner a bit sharper on the second rail. But anyway, for the benefit of you guys that are watching, the semi-final match for the Straight Pool World Championships is at 5 PM today, British Summer Time, so that's like noon Eastern. And Semi-Pro, well, there's a spoiler. Semi-Pro will be playing Acero at that time in a race to 150 to see who plays Chimpy in the final. This looks pretty good. That's the yellow balls hit the 3, and the cue ball, of course, was going straight in to hit that red. Well, it won't get sorted soon, I'm afraid. It won't, because I basically need a new one. This PC is getting old, but unfortunately, I do not have the funds to spend on a PC. So we'll just leave it as it is at the moment. Steve was actually he said he was in the process of trying to set up a live stream last night, but before I arrived, I got in just at the deadline as the matches started yesterday. I had to format the PC yesterday. I had the blue screen of death. It wouldn't go to Windows. It wouldn't load. I had this same problems I've had before, although the other problem was a different issue. That was the RAM that was at fault. What this is, where it's cutting out all the time, I have no clue. And the One Pocket Slim is off Saturday, Sunday, so he should be able to get that match later on today. So Albinario is back to within 1 point. Now these are the difficult shots. I mean, it's still a case of how thick do you hit that one ball to go to the long rail on the right hand side. 1, 2, 3, and that's a good effort. I mean, that is where the game is really difficult, when there's a ball isolated in the middle table. Now, a 3-cushion player would say, well, it's not any more difficult than any other type of shot, because all you have to do is find the line. But that's the that's the difficulty of the game, is knowing how thick to hit that first ball, and whether you've got a natural angle to get to that hit off the 3 rails. It's a head scratcher, this game. But certainly, if you've played a bit of Cowboy, as I've done, I mean, Cowboy does come in handy if you haven't been to 3-cushion. Of course, the table speed's like grease lightning compared to a normal pool table in VP4. But having said that, the angles are no different. The only difference is that there's not 6 pockets in the table for the cue ball to go in. So if you've had a bit of Cowboy experience, you've also, always had plenty of practice in the carom phase. Well, there's actually, although I think there's about 14 signed up for this 3-cushion tournament. The problem is that the real top quality 3-cushion players aren't around. That, I think he's a German guy. Is it Kere? Kere? We haven't seen him for a long, long while. But he's a very good 3-cushion player. And he's probably, well, who knows what's happened to him. This is going narrow enough. Well, Albinario is back on level terms. Well, I think this is about as exciting as three cushion gets. Albinario battling back from 3 points down. He's got it all square. Yeah, Chiku is probably going to be the favourite. I mean, and that other guy, what's that other guy's name? Nas Totti or somebody? Is that the one that I thought was pretty good as well? There's two pretty good three cushion players in the event. The rest are all fighting. Now, Cobra, why have you gone grey? Have you gone? Has Cobra gone gratis? He looks as if he's gone grey. I think Cobra's gone gratis. Let me have a look. No, that's weird. It looks as if he'd gone gratis. Maybe it's my eyes that are going. Albinari, you listen to this stream. Is that guy Nas? Is it Nas Totti or something? Is he not pretty good? Is that not the guy that Cobra had a decent lead on him in a match he was playing in three cushion, and then he came back and beat him? I doubt he isn't. What's his name? Nas Totti. Ah, right. Well, they're still the two favourites. That's the guy I was talking about. Yeah, I mean Albinario knows how good he is. He's a very good player. Now, I'm trying to remember whether I've got a video on YouTube. I've got a video on YouTube where Albinario is playing three cushion against somebody, and I can't remember whether it was him. I'll need to go and look at that later. I mean, this was a number of years ago in VP4, but I'm sure I've got a three cushion match with Albinario in it, and I just don't remember who his opponent was. Well, this is three rails in behind the two balls and try and hit the two of them. This looks pretty good. Note he's gone narrow again. See, that for a three cushion player was not a difficult shot. He would have picked that line no problem. And it just, especially when I mean, Albinario's played a lot of these games and he's got a fair idea what he's doing. Cobra's adapting well and learning. Everything's learning in this game. And you don't learn by just playing it once in a tournament every year. You know, it's something you would have to stick at for a long while to really improve, as it is with every game. But probably more especially with something like this. This looks nice. It's going to go behind, is it? No. That was well done. So Cobra back all square, race to the finish line now. I've never heard of Mr. Average. Well, at 3 rails, natural angle, just centre of the cue ball. Well, Benario says he's putting a bit of left English on it, so he's going right side of the white ball, 1, 2, and that's the other problem with 3 cushion as well. Avoiding the first object ball you hit. This won't count because the cue ball, or it shouldn't count, I don't think, because it hit the... Oh, it did count. No, it didn't, did it? Aye, it did. Well, that needed lots of left-hand English. He was drawn back to the rail there, but the cue ball needed loads of bottom left-hand English to fire it around the angles. The left-hand English would have took the rail there and fired the cue ball that way to come this way to hit the red. But you need a lot of pace, and you need to get that action off the first rail. One rail too soon, I think, was it? Or did I miscount? No, I did. I did miscount. Well, you could cut the red to the left and go up and down a couple of times and hope the line goes towards that yellow ball. You could try that. So you're going like thin off that red on the right side, up and down, 1, 2, but not the right line. So 13 apiece. And well, Albanarius tried the shot I was talking about, going short rail to short rail from that previous shot where it was up and down, up and down. One, two. Well, there's a line off the inside of the white ball that way. Something like that. That's one way of doing it. Off the right side of the white ball to the rail. Something along, not like that line, but Albanarius going the other way. This looks good though. That's well done. So he's on the hill. think this will be them done. I think they've had enough. I'm the only viewer, I think. Well, there's actually 3 people on Twitch, and I'm one of them. But I think the 2 people that are on there by accident. They'll get bored to death with this after 2 seconds and leave. They're certainly not. They're not typing their appreciation in the chat. That's all I can say. Well, I don't know what's happened with it, but how it manifests itself is I could be streaming away quite happily here, and then the PC just reboots, and there's no evidence in the event viewer that anything has happened with hardware or software. There's nothing there giving me information, and it can just happen at any time. But it's more likely to happen while I'm playing a game, obviously. I mean, last night I streamed for an hour, almost 2 hours, I think, without a problem. I think I had one problem during the main matches last night, and then it rebooted twice while I was getting the end of Friday Night 9-Ball. And that's just not good. I mean, there's no reliability there. You can't trust anything, and it's no good when you're sitting watching the live stream. You're far better then get into the room to watch it, because as soon as the PC reboots, that obviously kills the stream, and then I have to, start up XSplit Gamecaster again, get back into VP4. So, Cobra wins the match by 15 points to 4. Oh shit, I'm in as a spectator. I think they've had enough. Right. Let's see how I do at this. Hopefully I disconnect. It'll be a tactical disconnect if it does. I think my high running in 3 cushion is 2 shots, which I did in practice. This is good. Oh, unlucky. Well, here we go. Here we go for nothing. Well, I think I got lucky in that first one. I didn't think I could get out of that corner. No, I'm in Windows 10. Sorry, I didn't notice the chat there. I was too busy. I was too busy concentrating. I'm in Windows 10, and of course my PC can't be upgraded to Windows 11. Yeah, just to let you know, Cobra, if I disconnect, it won't be tactically. It'll be the PC going pear-shape again. And I do like 3-cushion, but I just find it so frustrating. Narrow. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky there. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 railer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's try this for a laugh. Got to get to that long rail pretty quick. Well, I was intending to go around twice there. I'm happy I got one. Very nice. Inside. 1, 2, 3. Oh, a nice follow-up. Could be on for your high run here, Cobra. And the red's in a good spot. Well, as good as you would hope. The only problem is that the red's probably a bit too tight in the corner. You would like that just to be out a wee bit so you could use one of the rails either side of it. It's just a bit too tight. Nice. Oh, that's even better. Back over the other side. Oh, it's come well out. See how that ball just keeps running. Now, looking off the left side of that cue ball, you'd need to go fairly narrow into that first long rail, a bit like that. Yeah, it wasn't narrow enough. See, it needed to be narrower. narrower, you would have had the line pretty good. Yeah, it needed to go tighter into the corner. I'm better at seeing shots than actually executing them. Right, see, that's quite a big target. I've got to get to the other long rail sooner rather than later. That's no use. Is it? No. I should have went narrower to the long rail above that one ball. That I keep calling it one ball, the yellow ball. I think my first shot was a carom, and then I've had nothing since. And I probably will get another one after it. That's going behind. Right, what acrobatics can we try here? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's nowhere bloody well near it. No, not a snowball in hell's chance there with that. And that white ball is just a wee bit too far out. This might get there though. Oh, it's gone behind again. Oh, it might come off the back rail. No. Right. Well, this is natural angle, so it's how thick I hit the one, or the yellow, I should say. I think it's just natural angle. This is just use what you've got. Maybe a wee tad of left on it. Just a wee feather. I'll probably miss the yellow ball doing this. Might come off the back rail. No. I think, if you can get 2s and 3s at this on a reasonably, and I say reasonably regular basis, then you're dangerous to anybody at this game. If you can somehow, and the difficulty is controlling the ball when you hit it. I mean, you're just hoping you make a carom. I don't know that 3 cushion players are trying to. I would imagine that they are. They're trying to manoeuvre the balls into a good position with every shot. So then it's down to how you hit the last ball off that third rail. Right, let's have a look. That's never going to get there. And there's no way I can get into that corner and get out of there. I can't see the edge of that yellow. Or can I? I don't think I can. No. And I've stopped the white ball in a reasonable spot. But thin off that red right side. And then it's a big target, that white. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Is it going behind? Yeah, might get it this time. Oh, well done. That was probably about as good a position as you'd want that white ball there to give you that sort of second chance by hitting the back rail and coming up behind it. That's never a bad way. Let's give it the old heave-ho. Oh, it might go the other way. Bloody hopeless. Right, well. 1, 2. And this is a test. Too narrow to the long rail on the right. 1, 2. I'm looking to see 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Long rail into the two of them. It's going above it. And of course, I'm stuck against the red. Uh-oh. See if that bloody red ball was out of the way. That was a score there. Right in the middle of the table. I don't think that could be any more difficult. Well, here we go again. 1, 2. This bloody red ball better stay out of the way. That's nowhere near it. That was absolutely pathetic, that. And that was a good chance there. Now, where's he going? Is he going sharp into the corner? Sharp into the corner off that 3 ball. 1, 2. Big target, the cue ball where it was sitting. Oh, nearly a jammy get. That Stubb would have got that, by the way. If that was Stubb, he would have got that. Oh, there we go. Mark that up. Stubb would have been jammy. He would have got that hit there with that last shot you played. He would have got the lucky kiss, the jammy get. Now, this is a shot I play a lot in Cowboy, you know, just off the 1 ball around the corner and onto the 3, but these rails are different from Cowboy. Now, see, that does not come off the rail anything like it does in Cowboy. Absolutely, totally alien shot there. Well, at least I've got 2. I'm happy with that. I can just imagine Stubb playing this. He'll be doing a fair... I would imagine he'll do a fair bit of banging. Although, I mean, when you think about it, Stubb's a pretty good kicker of the ball, but this is just not the same. By no way the same physics that he's used to on a 9-ball table or a 10-foot table. It's nothing like it. It's totally different. And that's the other thing you've got to learn is how these balls come off these rails in this game. I'll probably end up getting a double kiss here. 1, 2, right. The shot's on, but the double kiss is on as well. 1, 2. Well, I tried. Well, I've gone 47 minutes and I went 2 hours last night and I never had a reboot. This looks good. Oh, is it going behind again? No. That was well done. I think even if it had gone behind, it would have probably caught the back end of it. Oh, is Monster not waiting to play the winner? He's bottled out. He's in fear of my sensational comeback here. Alright. Just you keep going into that corner. Keep going. Now that's not bad. Problem is can I get there? Now I think this needs a wee... Well, looking at it, I would always play this with a wee tad just to try and miss the yellow on the way back. And see if we can get around behind it and come up. This is probably going to be nowhere near it. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh, bastard. Well, I had the right idea. The shot was definitely on. This is what is so frustrating about the game, is you can see the shot, then you're judging whether you need any English on it or not. I don't think I could have got there plain ball, but then what do I know? This looks good as well. Is Jose in for a game? Jose's in for a game next. Another victim for you, Cobra. Now, don't tell me that's going to count. I wasn't counting rails there, but I hope to Christ that doesn't count. Thank God for that. Right, let's have a look. What do I see here? What do I see here? 1, 2. See, the thing is, when I'm in a position like this, I'm looking for a 7-reeler. Now, I see a shot here, but the yellow ball's in the way. That's the problem with this shot. See, the yellow ball might be ending up getting in the way. Go to the long rail, short rail, long rail and up, maybe around the corner and onto that red. Let's see if I can pick that out. It's probably going to end up going too square. Yep, see the yellow ball was... This might spin. This might spin. It might spin. Oh! Jose's had enough. He knows when he's in a loser. That's well played. Oh, that's unlucky. You know something, Cobra? You're not, see, when you're missing them, you're not missing them by much. You know, that's a good sign. You're not missing them by much. You're still missing them, but you're not missing them by much. Now, can that yellow ball stay out the bloody way? I think I maybe need to do... Let's try that. Oh, bastard. And I'm not missing them by much either. Any other day I would have hit 2 or 3 then, but then again, that's any other day. Well, this could be a multi-railer here if you went the right side of that white as you're looking. 1, 2, 3. Well, you went the other side, but it might work. Excellent. That's going narrow. Yeah. See, that's what's annoying. You see the shot and it looks pretty good, and then suddenly the cue ball, you know, it's taking a different tangent from where you imagine it's going. Right, where am I going here? Let's have a look. What kind of manufacture here? Right, now I could juice this up and hope that the red ball stays out my way. Let's try something fancy here. Let's get the amp on. Oh, hang on, wrong button. That's not the right button either. Where's the fucking amp button? That's better. Right, let's try this. Bottom right English. Hopefully the red ball stays out the way. Capo shot coming up. Watch this. But the red ball's going to get in the way. Watch. No, I need to go wider. I need to go that way. That's better. Right, let's see if it works. 1, 2, 3. Get around the corner, you dirty swine. See, I had the right idea. I had the right idea, but it was the Capo shot. I don't know whether Capo knows that shot, but he would have had a blast at it. I like that's the other thing I like about Cowboy is that if I see a shot, something daft like that, I'll always have a go at it. I just like doing it for the kudos. And of course you end up looking like an umpty when you're nowhere near it. Right, now 1, 2, 3. See the shot's on here, but the problem is how thick I hit this bloody 1 ball. It'll end up going. I think I'm just going to hit it plain ball. Let me see. See, it's going to. If I get this too thick, I'm going to end up in the corner. In the first corner. And that's not going to be there. No. I don't know whether this guy that keeps coming in and keeps leaving, whether he fancies a game or whether he's having problems getting into rooms. I don't know what he's up to. PC gaming. Maybe he's dropping in to see whether I'm butchered and waiting in a turn. He's come in as a spectator, so he's no in for a game. Or he's not gratis, is he? I don't know whether he is. Doesn't look as if he's gratis. This looks good. It's going to go to the back of it. As soon as it hits that second rail, you look at the line, you think, Jesus. You know, it looks good as soon as it leaves the queue, the end of the queue, but then when it hits that second rail, Right, let's have a look. 1, 2, big target that way, but big gap at the back to go behind it. 1, 2, 3 that way. 1, 2. That's not working. Up and down. 1, 2. No, needed to miss that red the first way round. Don't think it was anywhere near any sort of line that was going to get there though. Well, that's almost an hour. It's suddenly get very dark outside up here, by the way. I don't know whether we're getting rain or what. We need to put the light on. Oh, excellent. I wish he would make up his mind. Done it again. Had to miss it the first time around. Looks a good line. Well played. What's that? Aye, that was 3 rails, wasn't it? Aye, it was. That looks also good. Oh, here we go. Jesus, look at how long it spins. It spins for a fortnight. One, two. It's going to go narrow. It's going to end up narrow in that corner there. Yeah, like that. It's going to go in there too soon. I getting left this time? Oh. Is that going to be my cue ball up there? Is that mine? Oh, that's mine. This is going to go in. It's going to go short of the yellow ball, I think. Yeah. What is it? Is it? Is it? Oh! I thought I was on there for my third, my third point. Well, I'm having great difficulty in seeing anything there inside. Is it going to hold the line? Very well played. Well, the triple to finish the match. Oh, it's going. Is it going to get round tight enough? Too tight. Now, I mean, I can see the shot. It's whether I get lucky on that point there or whether I get lucky off this rail here. I don't know. Let's have a look. No, not narrow enough, not wide enough, I should say. I think I needed a bit more left English on that when it got to the first rail to open up the angle a bit more when I hit the second rail. What time is it? Is that coming up to midday? So I'm just thinking whether Slim will be out of bed yet. Because I emailed him. Well played. Are you away for lunch? I think that'd be a good idea. Unless you want another one. If you want another one, I'll carry on here. I'll carry on here till the PC blows up. Aye, carry on. I'm a glutton for punishment. That just went narrow the wrong way. I need the practice. I wonder if anybody's checked that. In fact, that's a good idea. While you're doing this, I'm just going to tab out to the search here. And that's know how you spell his bloody name for a start. See if I can find the guy. Yeah, I found his name. I found that guy, Kerr. He is German. The last time he was online, unfortunately, was 2017. So the poor guy has either passed away or he's off to a brighter and better place. He was 2,397 at 3 cushion. So he was. but it's been, what's that, 6 years since he's been online, so I don't reckon there's much of a chance of him showing up out the woodwork. Well, this is a good start. Excellent start. Now, the only problem is you want to make sure the red ball misses the white. That's what you're hoping here. 1, 2, good line. Oh, it needs to miss. That's unlucky. That's what's bloody frustrating about the game. You were on there for a 4, and then that bloody ball gets in the way. Well, what the hell do I do here? No, that's going back the other way. Well, the one thing's for certain, that white ball's tight in the corner. You can't get any tighter than that. And you're playing safeties on me. Now, a good 3-cushion player would have probably come up with something there from that position. Never on. Now, can you get in behind that red and try and go? I think that's the shot. I think if you can get in behind the red, I don't know whether you can. Oh, you went the wide of the red. That might work if it misses a cue ball. Well, the obvious shot is trying to kick in behind the red, isn't it? No. Totally misjudging how this cue ball's coming off that first rail. I miscounted the rails there. Oh, it's definitely. I mean, I'm so far off the mark. It's unbelievable. So far off the mark. Cowboy, it seems that. I mean, comparing this from when I play Cowboy and playing caroms and that, the first rail's a lot more reliable to me than what it is on this table. I can't pick the spot at all. You're going to have to stun and spin this, or are you going? No, let's have a look. Is that on? I don't know whether that's even on. No. It's looking good. Well, here we go with the old heave-ho. Done it again. I'm alright if it's two cushion billiards. I'm glad I've left Twitch on Alaskan Truckers, because that way nobody will stumble across this by accident. Well, they will, thinking that they're coming to watch a truck driving game and then see it's this. This is looking like a whitewash. Oh, Slim's online. Well, hopefully he'll go into the stream. Now, if I play to go this way around the table, I'm going to bump the yellow out the way. That's more than well. If I cut it and overcut it. Oh, that's when. See, I'm too busy worried about the red and forgot about the cue ball. Right, let's see if we can go up and down. Oh, for Christ's sake. This might fluke it. No. Right, here we go. And again, that red ball will probably bump into the bloody yellow. Oh, see, I'm just not getting enough spin on it, man. I'm going to fluke this. Was that 3 rails? I think I fluked it. Oh, I'm off the mark. Oh, are you going to be at work today? I thought you said you were off Saturday, Sunday. Oh, well, that's knocked out in the head. I might have to. I mean, I've been streaming for an hour and 19 minutes and nothing's happened so far. That's the good news. The bad news is, as soon as I say that, I could be gone. That's the way things are. Might get the back end of it. No. You're not watching the stream, so if you're not watching the stream, you can't hear what I'm saying. Well, at least I ain't got the bagel. I've got one, and that was by accident. Now, I wonder if I can go into the back of this red. Like that, like that, like that. Bastard. Right. Yeah, this is set me up nice and easy, this one, isn't it? And another nice 2-railer again. Well, I'm going to have to review the situation. I might have to try and stream this because I'm sure Slim said he was off Saturday, Sunday, and now he says he's going to be at work. So I think we're snookered. Hang on a minute here. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. There we go. I think that's worth a replay. That is worth a replay. Let's watch that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I'm off Sunday, Monday. I thought it was Saturday, Sunday. Sorry, my bad, Slim. Anyway, well, in that case, I'll have to try and do it. I've been streaming for an hour and 22 minutes and nothing's happened. But anything can happen. That's why it's unreliable. That's going to go in by back. Oh, there we go. Another wee one. The comeback is on, folks. Well, I've told Steve that you're going to be doing it. Anyway, I'll probably talk to him later on. That's me done 2 in a row there, Cobra. I'm on for a record here. Now, the 3 railers on again here, but again, how narrow am I going into that corner? I think I'm going to hit it plain ball. No, that's way off the mark. I got too excited there. But I'm happy with that. My high run is still 2, even though, well, my high run doesn't count because that was in a practice room on my own, so I think my high run in a game is 1. And I've only played probably 2 or 3 games of 3 cushion. All my drive, as soon as I finished Friday Night 9 Ball last night, I let Windows install all the updates it had to do, so that's all been done. So there's nothing else can get added to the PC. But you know, I'm just sitting here waiting on this happening, and I just get the feeling that it's inevitable. Very nice. I like that. Good morning to Chimpy, or rather good afternoon. Well, I've been, as I say, now it's an hour and 25 minutes I've been streaming. Now this again, yellow ball needs to avoid that red. That's going too narrow. Or it might get it off the, it might get it, no it won't. Will it? Yes it will. Yeah, oh that's beautiful. Just as I played it. Slim's bored already, he's had enough. Now, I've got to get off this long rail and keep it narrowish if I can. I don't know that that's going to work. No. Right, Slim, good luck. I don't know why I wished him good luck going to his work, but good luck. Yeah, it's either or, but what it is, I haven't a clue. Well, that's more than I got in the first game, isn't it? I think I had 3 in the first game. And I've had a double in this one as well. So I'm setting all the records here. And Cobra had a chance to get his high run in that. Or was it the first match, or was it the start of this one? No, he had 3 at the start of this one. He had a chance to get to 5. 1, 2. I might go. I'm going to fizz this up and hopefully avoid a double kiss in the yellow. I think that's a 2 railer again, wasn't it? Don't forget, last night when I started that match, I think I went for almost 2 hours. with those two matches before it went pear-shaped. And the worry, the more I get near to 2 hours, the more worried I get. So I'm an hour and 27 minutes, and everything's been fine. Now that's going to 1, 2. No, see, there's no way that shot was ever on. I convinced myself it was, but there was no way in hell that was ever going to get right into that second rail, going at that angle. Oh, it's bumped it out of the way. Oh, you might get lucky here, you jammy git. No. We'll call you Stub Mark 2 if you'd got that. Stub number 4, sorry. Not 1, 2, no, stub number 5. Real polling power number 5 you'd have been there, because there's already 4, isn't there? One, two, this might work. This might work. Oh. Well, even if it had kept rolling, it wouldn't have got there. It would have passed it. Well, no. I think you're getting overexcited there, Tyler. I am way short of the mark in this game. Way short of it. It's just so difficult to judge how the ball comes off the rail in this thing. One, two, 3. Well, I'm going to go with 3 rails, definitely. 1, 2, 3. Never know, you never know. Boom, there we go. Save that for the archives. Right, now, 1, 2, 3. Here we go with the big multi-railer here, folks. Good morning to Bill. Watch this. Watch this for a shot. I've got to avoid that 3 ball first time around. So I need to juice it up. Missed the corner. Shit. Right, so my live stream test is now 1 hour 31 minutes old, and it's so far so good, but don't hold your breath on it, folks. I'm just giving Cobra an object lesson in how not to play 3 cushion. But I did have a sensational double. Cobra had a cripple at the start of this game. We've got this match with Semi-Pro and Acero coming up later on today, Bill. Probably round about noon or 11 AM your time. And I had nominated Slim to do it, to cover it, but because I thought Slim was off today, but I read it wrong. He's actually off Sunday, Monday. So I might have to try and stream it, but who knows whether I'll survive. Right. What the hell do I see here? The time for you will be 6 PM Central European time. That's going the wrong way. So I'm sure he said 5 PM. It's on the It's on the schedule. I'm sure it's 5 PM. This is a good shot because it's a huge target to hit this 3 ball. 1, 2. It's looking good. Oh, well, that I might have done him a favour there. Oh, unlucky. I mean, that's annoying, isn't it? It really is annoying. Oh, sugar. Noon Eastern. Yeah, yeah. Well, if it's anything like the other 2 matches, it should be bloody good, worth watching. Anything can happen. I think we're all probably agreed on that. Absolutely anything can happen in it. This is looking nice. Oh, again, nice but no cigar again. That's another frustration of the thing. Bloody millimetres out. Right, I'm going for the old heave-ho again here. Got to spin it. Oh, that's crap. Oh, that garbage. How many reels is that? Have I got lucky? Was that the first ball I hit? No, I haven't. Yeah, well, that's always. See, Acero's. I mean, I think up until last night, I mean, and that very late on in that match, he's been played pretty solid in the matches I've watched. As good as I've seen him play. Bear in mind, I've never seen him play straight pull before, and he then just began to sort of lose track of where he was at. You know, he showed those frailties coming in at exactly the wrong time. You want that to happen when it's down to the wire. But I mean, nerves are the same for both players at that stage of the match. That looks nice. That's tracking very nice. Oh, unlucky. That's 2 where you've scraped the bloody paint off the ball. Right, now let me see what I can visualise here. No, I would probably hit the 3 ball on the way round going that way. 1, 2. Can I just go? Maybe this is, again, I don't know how it's going to come off this first rail. I might just play it. Let's try that. And it's going too narrow into the corner. I wanted that to hit sort of there. No chance. Well, Cobra's only got a 3-point lead. Maybe he's feeling the pinch here. If I can get in and get a quick twofer, apply the pressure. Needs to miss that. That looks nice. It's going to do the same again. Oh no, just caught it. Well done. Just caught it this time. Well, you can only have, 2 skimming it and then eventually get a hit. Now Cobra's got his arithmetic wrong there. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to go for the old Blastola again, because I just like the shot when it works out. But of course I need to make sure that the red doesn't bump into the yellow. or do that. Oh, here, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh, it's going to slow up. It's going to die a death. Is it going to get there? Is it going to get there? 25, 26. This is touchy as well. Very touchy. Yep, that'll do. Well, I thought it was going to come back straight back out there for a second, but just caught it. Red ball sitting very nicely. And what you want to do is you want to hit it, but you don't want to blast it out the way. You want to try and keep it there if you can. Well, that's still not bad. I mean, it's gone up the table, but it's still quite a big target, that red ball. Using the long rail as a third rail, it's still a big target. So this will be right side of the white as we look, or left side, but maybe with a bit of inside to try and get around the corner. Now the cue ball, that white needs to go out of the way. That was unlucky. Had the right idea, it was all going according to plan. Right, now. Wonder if I could... let's see how this spins off this first rail, because I'm trying to go a couple of rails to come across and hit that one. This will be absolutely... the yellow ball. This will be nowhere near it. Watch what happens. Oh, it's gone beyond it. And I don't even know that would have been 3 rails anyway. Maybe another tip: if you crash again, kill Steam and don't stream there. Well, why do you think Steam's an issue? But don't forget, Chimpy, what you need to understand, right? And this is the thing. I am not personally streaming to any of these websites, right? Aye, but hold on, wait to hear what I'm saying. I am not. The first thing to try and put across here is I'm not streaming to any of these websites. I'm not streaming to YouTube. I'm not streaming to Twitch. I'm not streaming to Kick, and I'm not streaming to Steam, right? And the reason I'm saying that is I am streaming to Restream. Do you follow? Restream is the website that then with my permission it streams them out to... I've not got Steam open. That's the thing I'm saying. I don't have Steam open. My Steam is shut down at the moment, right? But I'm still streaming to it because it's Restream that's doing it. It takes a signal from what I'm streaming. It goes to Restream, and then Restream sends the 4 signals out to YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Steam. That's the difference. So it's not using any more resources doing that. Right, let's see if we can do something pretty here. 1, 2, that's going to go too narrow, I think. No, I don't like that. Hang on. That's going to go tight. It's going to go tight. I didn't like the line to the first rail there. If that object ball had been further up the table, it would have made it easier for me. But again, not being able to judge how it comes off the first rail is what's really doing me. Yeah, I mean, streaming to multiple platforms is simple through Restream. It costs you nothing in resources. The only resources is what your streaming software is, and that's just, you know, a standard thing. But there's no, you know, if I was, you see, some guys who don't know about Restream are probably using OBS and XSplit Broadcaster to actually stream directly from the PC to those two different outlets. That's what then eats up the resources. Now here's a nice little shot. I like this. The only problem is there'll be nowhere near it. I've got to go sharpish into the first rail, I think. Little jabby. That's not bad. See, that shot there, I could see that no problem. The only problem, as I say, is the first rail. And Cowboy, I would expect to make that more often than not. But in this table, totally forget that idea. Your plans go out the window. Right, you know what I'm going to do here, don't you? Juice it up. Give it the old bottom and right hand English. Hopefully the yellow ball stays out of the way. Get in there. Get in there. I love playing that shot. I've got 7 points on the board now, folks, and a twofer. And I think the problem here is keeping the red ball out of the way. I think the problem. I think I can stun it into the rail and hopefully get it out of the way. That's going to go. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Dirty. Thought I was going to get a fluke there. Well, I'm most impressed that I've got 7 points on the board and I've done another double. If I was in this 3-cushion tournament, I might get really lucky and win a first round match, but that ain't going to happen. Is it going too narrow into this one? Oh, it needs to avoid that. White, that's perfect. Excellent. Many rails was that? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that matches my my 8 railer and 4 ball caroms that I did. Nice follow up on the hill, triple to finish. Oh, yeah, jammy git. That's going to count, isn't it? Oh, I thought that was going to count there. Right. Well, I would need to come up. I don't think that's on. I don't think that's on, no. I can't get out of that corner. I don't know what happened here. Certainly didn't feel like a three-railer. Oh, it needs to avoid the traffic. Oh, lucky. Now, can I cut that red ball past the yellow? I don't know whether I can or can't here. Hang on, I might get lucky here. I might get lucky. I might get lucky. Oh, yes. Pick it out. Right, now. That needs to go shallow into the corner here. No, that's just nowhere near it. Not a snowball in hell's chance, that. I think this is the most I've ever scored in a three-cushion game, by the way. I don't think I've ever got to 8 in all the sort of 3 games that I've ever played of it, I think. Get up to that corner, red ball. Get up there. I'm going to go for it again. I'm going for it again. Got to avoid the bump, of course. I don't know that this will work, but I'm going to give it a go. Oh, that didn't spin off the rail the way I wanted it to. It'll spin off the second rail the way I wanted it to, though. Oh, it's going 100 miles an hour. Look at it. I think I actually get more stun and spin into that there when it hit the first rail, and it totally killed any sort of. But I think it was mainly to do with the way I was aiming in the ball to start with. It was never going to get there. I convinced myself it would, but it was never on. And it's only after I've done it that I realise that. Well, the only thing is the bloody cue ball's in the corner rather than the ball I would want to be in the corner. Right, well, again, avoid the red ball. Got to get into that rail and around the corner sharpish, I think. A bastard, I think that. Well, it maybe wasn't on until it hit that. I don't know. I don't know whether it was tracking properly. I was too busy looking at the red to see if it would stay out of the way. You know what Stubb would do here? He would slash this red and slam the cue ball back and forth across the table. This might work. I like the line. No, it's just gone wide. That's not going to get there. But it's set up pretty good for Cobra to finish it off. Oh no, it's not. I forgot. That's his cue ball. See, I keep getting confused with the cue balls as well. I just can't imagine watching this in a final in a race to 40. I mean, it's going to take an eternity. That's it, all over. Is it? Oh no, I thought that was us. Right, I wonder if we can sneak around the corner here. Oh, hang on. Oh no, it's going to go stuck in the corner. That'll do it. Oh, unlucky. That looked all the way there. Right, well. Got to get into the rail. That's gone too soon. I mean, that was a big target to hit. Oh, it had a couple of goes at it. That worked. Well, there's a chance here, but again, you know, it's a big target, that one ball. There's a chance here, but this is where I'm going to foul up, is how much it comes off this first rail, and whether I can just, again, I feel that I still need a tad of English on it, and that's maybe what's doing me here. Yeah, you see, that just totally throws me off the map there. I mean, I think that should have been plain ball, and I still felt I wanted to put a bit of English on it. Because I just cannot fathom. I cannot fathom the first rail. They don't work. Well, they don't work like they work in a normal nine ball table. I'll tell you that. I mean, that's a given, and it's doing my head in. Oh, that will get there. Oh no, it won't. It suddenly took a deviation there. Right, now. Yeah, see here, 1, 2, and kick in behind the yellow. I mean, this is not easy. That's going to kick right behind it. Right behind, around the corner and back up the table. Well, cue ball, the white ball sitting good for Cobra. That's going to go all over the place. In fact, it wasn't far off it at the end of it. Oh, look at this. Right in the middle of the bloody table. Well, the only way I'm going to get to that 3 rails is doing it my usual way. Here we go. Boom, bang, a bang. Let's see if it'll work. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. I was going to say watch all pockets, but we ain't got any. And I think Capo's got the right idea. Just bang and hope to hell that you get a bit of luck now and again. But this should be it this time. I mean, this is perfect to go, 3, 4 rails here onto that red. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going inside. Is it? Oh, that little brush with the cue ball sorted it out. That put it back into line. I'm probably going to hit it anyway. So well played. I didn't quite get to double figures, but I'll take 9 every day of the week. Are you still wanting more? Or do you get things to do? Because I've got a bit of shopping to do, which I can do at any time. Aye, right. I'll see you later. Take care. Yeah, lunchtime for me as well. Let's get out of here. Leave room. Why is it saying quit in queue when I'm the only person in the room? Right, so that's an hour. That's actually just gone past 2 hours that I've been streaming and not had a problem. I don't know what to do, whether to try and keep it running or not. Is there anything worth watching? Well, there isn't a tournament on, and there is only 3 rooms up. So I think the best thing to do is call this test over, go and get my bit of shopping done, and then come back later on and see if we can live stream this match. So fingers crossed. Right, guys, thanks for watching. We will see you later, and hopefully this will hold up for the match later on this afternoon.